I probably didn't pronounce that right, but hello everyone, Taffy here, and happy Friday the 13th. Today is the first Final Fantasy Friday, and today I want to just talk to you about Final Fantasy XIV and the new expansion that's coming out on my birthday, by the way, November 23rd. So we're basically going to be going over some of the new features of this expansion. The official Final Fantasy page starts off as Warrior of Light. Bear forth our hope that these days not be the last. So the story behind Endwalker is basically that this is supposed to be the last expansion, and it's supposed to bring the story to an end. So this is the end of the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. So there's new jobs, a new race, a new level cap, which is from the level cap of 80 to level 90. There are 2 new cities and a couple of other surrounding areas. There's a new residential district called Ishgard, and there's a 6-minute trailer. I'll leave a link down below. I'm not going to show it here for copyright reasons, but you should go check it out. It's actually really cool. Basically, there is obviously still a Square Enix game. There's a giant dragon that comes down from a hole in the sky. The stage is set. If you go watch the trailer, you'll get that. There's also another quote in that trailer that says, "The stars still have secrets to tell." So I don't think, while this is the end of the story, I don't know that this is going to be the end of the game. Just because it feels like it's foreshadowing. So while they may not release any more expansions, I feel like they'll still release updates and stuff, and maybe give us new side quests that kind of hint on this. I don't know. Just my speculation. So next, let's talk about these 2 new jobs. There's 2. There are the Sages and the Reapers. So the Sages are a healer class. They draw upon etherology, sorcery, and medicine. AKA this, I'm probably not going to pronounce this right, but this Somnotics. They seek to heal and protect. They use Nowlets or Newlets, which are a flying array of foci. And looking at their reveal trailer, they seem to have a flair for the dramatic. So you'll notice if you go watch that trailer, it's also on the Final Fantasy website, you'll see these characters with swords and stuff around them, and it just seems very dramatic. They are there to they're there to heal and to protect, but they're also there to put on a show almost. I don't know, maybe it's just me. If you think otherwise, then leave me a comment and let me know. So the Reapers are a DPS class, and these Garlands were once farmers who lived in Ilsabard. They were driven out by invaders. A brave few found power within an ether reservoir, verboten power. This power comes from the souls of the slain. These farmers took up their sides and are now known as Reapers. And looking at the reveal trailer for them, they seem very dark and mysterious almost. They're these cloaked characters, and they have this almost cape of a creature around them, and these creatures and these characters have giant sides, and I don't know, it's very, like, dark. Like, they're obviously, I guess not obviously, but they're supposed to be good people, I guess. I mean, they were once farmers, right? And I guess in a way they no longer reap the harvest of the fields, they harvest the souls of enemies and other things, and I don't know, it's just like a very dark turn for from where they came from. So the new race is the male Vieira character. And of course, you know, the Vieira are the rabbits. The Vieira are set apart by their long ears. Males serve as protectors of the wood and are rarely seen inside village limits. I guess that's why Square Enix started with just the female characters. Like, the female Vieiras, I guess they were the ones inside the village, and that's why they started with that. I don't really know. I didn't really go through the backstory of the female. I probably should have before I started this video, but that's alright. And then the males were the protectors, so they were out they're the ones that are out in the woods, and they're the ones that protect and make sure that no one comes through the woods and gets into their village. And so next we're going to talk about the two new cities, OldCharlene and, I'm probably not going to pronounce this right, but radz-at-han. So OldCharlene is a bunch of white buildings at the center of the Charlene Society. The studium, not stadium, studium, is dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and scientific advancement. Looking at the reveal trailer, it just screams, "Scholars are welcome," or "Scholars welcome," or "Welcome scholars." The Aetheryte, and this isn't the only place that the Aetheryte looks like this, but it's the first one that I noticed. The Aetheryte looks almost seashell-like. Like I guess not necessarily seashell, but shell-like. It's almost like a snail shell, almost. I assume the giant library that's in the reveal trailer is the studium. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me. That doesn't specifically say that in the trailer, but I mean, that's what makes sense, right? If the studium is in Charlene, it's gotta be that, right? So in radz-at-han, this place has a bunch of colorful buildings. It's a very colorful trading hub and the birthplace of alchemy. And sits on top of a pillar of rock. When I watched the reveal trailer, you almost get like an Egyptian oasis vibe. Like I said, it is very colorful. And then with these new cities comes new outlying areas, and there are 3. Labyrinthos, Garland Mall, and Thabnair. Or Thabnair. I don't know. You know, Final Fantasy comes up with these weird names. I don't know how to pronounce it all. But anyway, Labyrinthos is deep below OldCharlene. It's a repository for tombs on everything. So it's like an underground studium, basically, or an underground library. Looking at the reveal trailer, this place also looks very scholarly. The Aetheryte that's there reminds me of, like, the rock candy on a stick things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a picture up over here somewhere. Or maybe over here. There's also another structure there that looks like a giant hourglass, or like a bunch of hourglasses stacked on top of each other. It has a water wheel, a windmill, and a garden patch. Directly above it, at the very end of the trailer, the camera pans like directly above what would be Labyrinthos, and all you see is this golden light. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be the sun or if there's like an actual light there. So in Garland Mall, This is the imperial capital that uses Magitech. This was once a metropolis and is now a sea of desolation brought about by a civil war. I couldn't find a reveal trailer for it, so all I saw were the pictures on the Final Fantasy website. But looking at those pictures, it looks very dark and abandoned, almost like a haunted, eerie feeling. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to both of these places and exploring them. And then in Thavnair, this is an island that is home to a dense rainforest. A rich source of giant's gall, which is a mineral. It's basically a magical mineral. And its outcrops have a distinctive violet glow. So there are these rocks, basically, these rock structures on the outskirts of Thavnair that have this like purplish glow to them that look really cool. And here you also get like desert oasis vibes, so I'm assuming it's probably connected to Han. There's, in the reveal trailer for this, there is a large structure with a purple beam. I'm not sure what a purple beam is supposed to be. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Or maybe maybe it's the memories of the visitors. I'm not sure. There are lots of trees. Of course, if it's a rainforest, then there are going to be trees there. There's also like this little pond or pool thing with like an elephant statue. And I think the elephant statue is supposed to like have multiple arms or something. And then a couple of other new things to take note of. There's going to be a new raid called Pandemonium. There will be a new raid series called The Myths of the Realm. There'll be new dungeons. Don't have a whole lot of information on that yet, but new dungeons. And there's going to be a new ally, Estinian Wormblood. I'm not sure if that's him in the trailer for the expansion or if it's somebody else and they didn't actually show him to us. Because there's not a whole lot of information about him either that I could find. Another thing to take note of, the Gold Saucer is going to be getting an update. There's going to be an island sanctuary. I'm not sure where that's going to be, but it would make sense if it was on, like, Thavnair, because Thavnair is an island. There's also going to be a new data center called Oceania. But yeah, that's where I want to end the video for today. Most of the stuff is old at this point, so if you've already heard all this stuff, I am sorry. Some of the stuff I haven't seen yet, like the new location stuff, I hadn't seen any of that yet. I knew that there were 2 new jobs in the new race, but I didn't know that there were going to be new cities and stuff. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like it. If you liked it, also click subscribe. And click that bell so that you get notifications and you never miss a video. Oh, there will be a new video coming out on Sunday. It will be a vlog video, and it will actually be a travel vlog. If you have any suggestions on what I should talk about in the next Final Fantasy video, leave a comment. If you want to see more gameplay, leave a comment. Yeah, I think that is it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you on Sunday. Peace.